Old Man Harker squints at the horizon. A storm brewing on the horizon. He spits tobacco into the dust, the air thick with the scent of wet earth and gunpowder. A grim whisper escapes his lips. That ain't no natural storm. That's him. In the dimly lit saloon, townsfolk exchange uneasy glances, sensing a looming threat. A low hum of conversation fills the air, laced with apprehension. The room falls silent as all eyes turn toward Harker, the unspoken name of Elias Vane hanging heavy in the air. 10 years prior, Elias Vane, with a devilish grin, arrives. He flashes a bag of gold. He wins the Black Mesa mine. Deep within the Black Mesa mine, miners strain under unforgiving conditions. Elias Vane pushes them relentlessly. The mine closes in, a dark and suffocating tomb. Weakened bodies succumb to exhaustion. Under the cold gaze of the night sky, the miners gather around Elias Vane. Bound and raised, Elias Vane hangs from the mesquite tree. Even as death grips him, Elias Vane laughs, his voice echoing through the night. Ill ride again. The storm unleashes its fury upon Rattlesnake Ridge, rain hammering down. A skeletal horse and rider materialize from the heart of the storm, as if conjured from the tempest itself. Elias Vane rides the skeletal horse, undeterred by the raging storm. Elias Vane stands before the townspeople, his weathered face a map of hard-won battles. His voice, as rough as gravel, cuts through the air. Evening, boys. Miss me? In the heart of town, the sheriff's pistol glints ominously as he draws it. Elias Vane, cloaked in an unnatural aura, moves with impossible speed. The sheriff's gun is snatched away in a blur, spinning mockingly on Elias' finger. Elias Vane speaks with eerie calm. Now. Ain't here for blood. Just my due. In the teeth of a howling storm, Elias Vane points towards the Black Mesa mine, a gesture commanding and ominous. The earth groans, and from the mine shaft, skeletal miners emerge, their silent screams lost in the storm's fury. Harker makes the sign of the cross. Hagamudas, Lord Almighty. Elias Vane says callously, Paydays come at last. The storm descends upon the Black Mesa mine, consuming Elias Vane and the skeletal miners. The echo of hoofbeats fades into the storm's fury, leaving behind the lingering scent of burnt sulfur. The mine entrance is entombed. Harker squints, his gaze fixed on Rattlesnake Ridge. Dark clouds gather ominously over the ridge, casting long shadows. Harker warns, best stay inside, he might be collecting again. Inside the saloon, the townsfolk nervously seek refuge, their anxieties masked by the clinking of glasses and the shuffling of cards. Anxiety permeates the air, mingling with the scent of stale beer as the townsfolk try to ignore the approaching storm. Outside, the wind howls like a predator closing in. A dog barks frantically into the night. The dog whimpers, then flees into the darkness. The sheriff sits alone in his office, the silence broken only by the metallic clicks of gun maintenance. Worry etches deeper lines into his face, as unseen troubles weigh heavily on his mind. A sudden, violent gust of wind rattles the windows, shattering the quiet and startling the sheriff. A sudden flash of lightning reveals Elias Vane atop his skeletal horse. The saloon's lights flicker, casting long shadows across the room. The lights die, and darkness engulfs everything. Screams pierce the silence. The skeletal miners march through the town, their pickaxes scraping against the ground. In the dimly lit church, townsfolk huddle, their faces etched with worry. A low murmur of prayers rises, seeking salvation from unseen terrors. The cavernous space echoes with desperate pleas for deliverance. Under the cloak of night, tombstones emit an eerie glow. From the depths of the earth, a skeletal miner emerges from a grave. Deep within the Black Mesa mine, shadows dance in the dimly lit tunnels, where weary miners struggle under the weight of the night. Each swing of the pickaxe echoes the despair etched on their faces as they toil relentlessly under Elias Vane's oppressive watch. The flickering light of their headlamps reveals the gritty reality of their existence, where hope fades with each passing hour. Under the dim glow of the street lamps, Elias Vane stands, a defiant figure in the dusty street. His shadow stretches long as he hardens his gaze, confronting the sheriff with burning determination. With fierce resolve, Elias Vane declares, "You can't stop me. This town owes me." Dawn breaks over Rattlesnake Ridge, revealing a landscape scarred by the storm's fury. The town lies in ruins, the destruction a stark testament to the storm's power. Elias Vane is gone, leaving behind only a lingering fear that hangs heavy in the air. On the saloon porch, Harker watches the first light of dawn break over the horizon. It stands motionless, a silent sentinel awaiting Elias Vane's inevitable return. Harker knows the endless cycle is about to repeat.